In the name of Allah, hello my dear students in distance learning by Mr. مسعد Saber and the English supervisor Mr. Ahmed Al-Shirbini. Al-House Private School for Boys. Traveler 4. Lesson 16, page 46. Grammar. Now, my dear students, let's go to your notes on this page. Page 46. Open your notes and follow me to know what is the role for today. Okay, let's start. Our role for today is about the question tags. And the question tags are short questions placed at the end of a statement. They are formed with an auxiliary verb and a personal pronoun. We use them when we are not sure about something or when we ask for confirmation. Okay, if the statement is positive, the question tag is in negative. Like you see in the example, you spoke to Tom yesterday. This sentence is in a positive case and there isn't any helping verb here, but the main verb in the past simple. So we must use the question tag in negative case and we must use the helping verb didn't, because like I told you, spoke in the past, so we must use didn't, and after that we put the subject pronoun you. And if the subject is a noun, we must use the pronoun that relates to this noun. Okay. If the statement is negative, the question is positive. So we must pay attention when we want to answer any question in the question tag to know if the main sentence in positive or in negative. And if it is in negative, like you see, you aren't coming to school tomorrow, we must put the question tag in affirmative. Again, if the main sentence in positive, the question tag must be in negative. And if the question tag if the main sentence in negative, the question tag must be in affirmative or in positive. Like you see in the example. Here, there is a helping verb, but the helping verb in negative aren't. So in the question tag, we use are instead of aren't. And after that, we must put the subject pronoun you. I'd like to say something that relates to this role. If there is a helping verb, like I told you, we must use the same helping verb in the question tag. But if it is in negative, we use it in affirmative in the question tag. And if it is in positive, we use it in negative in the question tag. Okay, but what we must use if there is a main verb, not helping verb. If the main verb in present without any additions, without s or es or ies, we use the question tag, or in the question tag the helping verb do, and put it in negative if the main sentence in positive. And if the main verb in the present simple but ends with s or es or ies, we must use the word does in the question tag but add not to it to become doesn't if the main sentence in positive. Okay, if the main verb in the past, like you see in the first example, we must use the helping verb did and add not after it to become didn't. Okay, let's go to the other thing in this page. Note these questions. You must pay attention when you read the sentence in when you want to change or use the question tag. Like this, if the sentence starts with I am, in the question tag we must use aren't I. Like the example, I am your best friend. The answer or the question tag is aren't I. Another thing, if the main sentence starts with let's plus infinitive, let's do, let's play, let's go, we must use shall we in the question tag. Like the example, let's do something together. Shall we? Okay, another thing, open the window. Open the window. Can you, or will you, or could you? Here we can say if the sentence or the main sentence starts with infinitive, we must use can you, will you, could you in the question tag. Any one of them. Okay, another thing in this example, if the main sentence starts with don't plus infinitive, we use will you in the question tag. Like the example, don't forget to call me. Will you? And if the main sentence starts with somebody, it's followed by singular helping verb, like you see, somebody is. But in the question tag, we must use, instead of somebody, they. So, we must use the helping verb in plural, like you see, they take the verb to be are. But we must put it in negative and becomes like you see, aren't they? Somebody is at the door, aren't they? The last note, if we start or use nobody, it's followed by helping verb in singular, but in the question tag we use, instead of nobody, they. We use instead of nobody the pronoun they. So they take from the verb to be are, not is. Okay, but why we put are they and we can't say aren't they? Because here in the main sentence, nobody negative. So the question tag must be in affirmative or positive. Like you see, nobody is at home. Are they? Okay, my dear students, this is our lesson for today. In the end, I'd like to thank you for your follow. I hope you understood the question tags. Thank you, and wait me in the next video. Lesson 16, pages 47 and 48. Goodbye.